Chosen one, something extraordinary is happening. You may not even realize it yet, but at precisely 3 a.m., a shift occurs. A moment so powerful, so divine, that only a few are called to experience it. It's not a coincidence that you find yourself awake in the stillness of the night, feeling something different in the air. This is an invitation, a divine appointment, set long before you even knew. God is calling you into a meeting unlike any other, a moment of revelation, a sacred exchange between heaven and earth. If your spirit has been restless, if you have found yourself waking up at this exact hour, it is because something is being revealed to you. The question is, are you ready to receive it? This is the hour where the physical world grows silent and the spiritual realm comes alive. The noise of the day is gone, the distractions are removed, and suddenly there is a clarity that wasn't there before. It's in these quiet hours that God chooses to speak in ways that can't be ignored. You may feel a pull, a nudge, a whisper that doesn't come from your own thoughts. This is God reaching out, inviting you into a moment of deep revelation. The chosen ones understand that these moments are not ordinary. They are divine encounters, and when they happen, everything shifts. There is something sacred about 3 a.m., something that makes it different from any other hour of the day. Throughout history, this time has been known as the hour of supernatural occurrences. It's the moment where the veil between the physical and spiritual is at its thinnest, where the mysteries of the universe are unveiled. Even in biblical texts, we see powerful encounters happening in the early hours of the morning. Jesus himself would rise before dawn to pray in solitude, seeking divine guidance. Jacob wrestled with an angel until daybreak and received his blessing. Paul and Silas were set free from prison at midnight, ushering in a new beginning. And now, here you are, experiencing this divine pull at 3 a.m., the same hour that countless chosen ones before you have been called into something greater. There's a reason why this hour feels different. It is a spiritual portal, an invitation into a dimension where revelation, guidance, and supernatural breakthroughs occur. For the chosen ones, this is when God whispers secrets, when he unveils hidden knowledge, when he imparts wisdom that cannot be found during the distractions of the day. If you have been waking up at this time, if you feel a presence, if your heart stirs without explanation, know that you are not alone. This is the moment of divine connection. The question is, will you listen? Something shifts in the atmosphere when God calls you at this hour. It's as if time itself slows down, allowing you to be fully present in his presence. It may begin with an unexplained stirring, a moment of wakefulness that feels intentional rather than random. You may feel an overwhelming peace, or you may feel the weight of something greater pressing upon you. This is the call of the divine, an alignment that cannot be manufactured by human hands. It is a moment specifically designed for you, orchestrated by God himself. For those who are truly chosen, these moments are not just random occurrences. They are sacred meetings, arranged in the spiritual realm before they manifest in the physical. When God meets you at 3 a.m., he is not just visiting, he is shifting something in your spirit, depositing something in your heart, aligning you with your divine purpose. This is the hour where clarity is given, where answers are whispered, where doubts are erased. You may not even realize what is happening in the moment, but your spirit does. Your soul recognizes the weight of this divine encounter. You are stepping into something bigger than yourself, into a destiny that has been written for you since the beginning of time. This is not about luck or coincidence or wishful thinking. This is a calling, a divine appointment set by the one who created you. If you have been waiting for a sign, for confirmation that God is leading you, this is it. If you have felt lost, uncertain, or distant from your purpose, this is your realignment. When God meets you at 3 a.m., it is not just to reassure you, but to prepare you, to give you wisdom beyond your understanding, to equip you for what is coming. The moment you have been waiting for is here, and it is happening in ways that you cannot yet comprehend. Do not ignore this moment. Do not dismiss it as a fleeting thought or an odd occurrence. This is a supernatural alignment, a holy visitation. When God meets you at this hour, He is calling you into something greater, something deeper, something that only the chosen ones will understand. And now, He is calling you. The question is, are you ready to answer? Chosen one, when God meets you at 3 a.m., it is not by accident. This is the moment where He begins to unveil mysteries that were once hidden. You may not fully understand it yet, but your spirit knows something significant is happening. This is the hour where revelation flows freely, where divine insight is given, and where answers to your deepest questions begin to emerge. The world around you is silent, but in the spiritual realm, things are moving. God is speaking directly to your soul, giving you clarity where there was once confusion. This is not just a dream or a passing thought. This is a direct encounter, and it is meant for you. Many people go their whole lives searching for answers, seeking direction, trying to understand their purpose. But for the chosen ones, God delivers wisdom in the stillness of the night. When the distractions of the world fade away, when there is no noise, no interruptions, no external influences, this is when you are most open to receive. He speaks in a way that is beyond human logic, revealing truths that were previously concealed. You may not fully grasp it in the moment, but your soul understands. There is a download happening, a divine message being implanted within you. Pay attention to the thoughts that come to you at this hour, the ideas, the solutions, the sudden peace that washes over you. This is God revealing His plan, showing you what is coming next, preparing you for the path ahead. At this hour, spiritual gifts are activated. If you have been feeling a stirring, a sense that something new is awakening within you, this is confirmation. The gifts that were always inside you, the abilities that you may have doubted or overlooked, are now coming to the surface. You are not just meant to live an ordinary life. You have been set apart for something extraordinary. The reason you have been called at this hour is because God is awakening what has been dormant. This is a spiritual activation, a moment where the power within you is unlocked. You may start to notice an increase in your intuition, a stronger sense of knowing, visions, dreams that carry deep meaning. These are not coincidences. This is divine alignment. Your spiritual senses are being sharpened because God is preparing you for something greater. He is fine-tuning your discernment, strengthening your ability to see beyond the surface, giving you the wisdom to navigate the season ahead. If you have been feeling uncertain, if you have been questioning your abilities, understand this: God does not call the unprepared. He equips those He calls, and He is calling you now. This activation is not just for you. It is meant to be used to fulfill your divine assignment. The reason you are chosen is because you are meant to impact others, to be a light in the darkness, to carry out a mission that goes beyond personal success. Your gifts were not given to you by accident. They were placed inside you because they are needed in this world. And now, at this very hour, God is awakening them. Do not be afraid of the power that is rising within you. Embrace it. Step into it with confidence, knowing that you have been divinely chosen for this moment. At 3 a.m., something else is happening in the spiritual realm. It is not just about receiving revelation and activation. It is about transformation. God is not only showing you who you are, He is transforming you into the person you are meant to be. This is the hour where chains are broken, where strongholds are released, where the weight you have been carrying begins to lift. If you have been struggling with doubt, fear, uncertainty, this is the moment where God removes those limitations. He is shifting your identity, taking you from who you thought you were to who you were always meant to be. You may start to feel a deep sense of peace, a knowing that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. This is God's way of affirming you, of letting you know that you are on the right path. It does not matter what your past looked like. It does not matter what others have said about you. This is your transformation moment. The old version of you is being left behind, and a new, stronger, wiser, more powerful version of you is emerging. This is not just a process, it is a rebirth. God is stripping away everything that no longer serves you. The doubts, the fears, the insecurities, they are dissolving in His presence. He is revealing to you the truth of who you are, showing you that you are powerful beyond measure, that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. This transformation is permanent. You will not go back to who you were before. You cannot unknow what has been revealed to you. Once you step into this new version of yourself, there is no turning back. This is why 3 a.m. is so significant. It is not just a time on the clock. It is a divine encounter. It is a meeting with destiny. It is the moment where everything changes. If you have been feeling this shift, if you have been sensing that something new is unfolding in your life, do not resist it. Surrender to it. Trust that God is leading you exactly where you need to be. Your transformation is already happening, and there is nothing that can stop it. You are stepping into your true identity, into your divine calling, into a life that is aligned with your highest purpose. This is what it means to be chosen. Chosen one, as this transformation takes place, you will notice a shift in your surroundings. The people who once resonated with you may start to drift away. Situations that once felt comfortable may begin to feel foreign. This is because God is elevating you to a higher level, and not everyone can go where you are headed. This is a season of separation, a time when God removes what no longer serves you. Do not be afraid of this process. It is necessary. When God calls you higher, He does not allow dead weight to come along. He clears the path so that you can move freely into your purpose. You may feel moments of loneliness, moments where you wonder why certain relationships have ended, or why you feel detached from things that once excited you. But this is not a loss, it is preparation. God is making room for something greater. He is aligning you with people who will support your growth, who will encourage you, who will walk with you on this journey. The reason you feel different is because you are different. You are no longer who you used to be, and that means your environment has to change too. This separation is not rejection, it is protection. God sees what you do not. He knows the true intentions of those around you. He knows who is genuinely for you and who is only there for what they can gain. Trust Him in this process. When He removes someone from your life, it is because they are not meant to be part of your next chapter. Do not chase after what God is trying to clear away. Let go with grace and trust that what is meant for you will never require you to beg for it. Your journey is too important, your purpose is too great, and your calling is too high to be surrounded by the wrong people. With this separation comes elevation. God is positioning you in places you never imagined. Doors that were once closed are now opening effortlessly. Opportunities are appearing out of nowhere. This is what happens when you align with His will. You are no longer fighting for a seat at the table. God is preparing a table specifically for you. This is the season where your name is being spoken in rooms you have never entered, where favor is locating you even when you are not searching for it. You are walking in divine alignment, and that means blessings are chasing after you. Elevation does not always feel easy. Sometimes it requires stepping into the unknown, trusting God even when you do not have all the answers. But this is where faith comes in. God did not bring you this far just to leave you. If He is calling you to higher levels, it is because you are ready. You may not feel ready, but He knows you are. Every experience you have had, every lesson you have learned, every battle you have fought, it has all been preparing you for this moment. Do not doubt yourself. Do not shrink back. You were made for this. As you rise, you will notice that not everyone will celebrate your success. Some will question it. Others will try to discredit it. But do not be distracted by their opinions. God's favor is not something that needs validation from man. What He has placed upon you is undeniable. Your elevation is a direct result of your obedience, your faith, and your perseverance. No one can take away what God has given you. Keep your focus on Him. Do not waste energy trying to prove yourself to those who refuse to see your worth. Let your success speak for itself. Let your blessings be the response. One of the greatest signs that you are stepping into your destiny is the peace that comes with it. This is not the kind of peace that depends on circumstances. It is a deep, unshakable knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Even in moments of uncertainty, you will feel a quiet assurance that God is in control. This is what it means to walk in alignment with Him. You no longer have to force things to happen. You no longer have to chase after what is already yours. You are moving in divine timing, and everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This peace is your confirmation. It is proof that you are on the right path. When the world around you is chaotic, but your spirit is at rest, that is when you know God is leading you. He does not operate in confusion. He operates in clarity. If you feel peace about a decision, trust it. If you feel peace about a new opportunity, embrace it. God communicates through peace. When you walk in alignment with Him, you do not have to question your steps. You can move forward with confidence, knowing that He has already gone before you. The final stage of this divine encounter is realization. It is the moment when everything clicks, when you finally understand why things happened the way they did. Every trial, every delay, every setback, it was all leading you here. Nothing was wasted. God was working behind the scenes, aligning every detail, orchestrating every moment to bring you to this exact place. Now, as you stand in the fullness of who you are meant to be, you realize that everything makes sense. The things you once questioned no longer carry doubt. The things you once feared no longer hold power over you. You have stepped into your divine purpose. This is the moment you have been waiting for, the moment where everything shifts, where the weight of the past falls away, where the future becomes clear. You are no longer waiting for your breakthrough. It is happening right now. You are no longer searching for answers. They have already been given to you. You are no longer hoping for change. You are living in it. This is the power of divine alignment. When God moves, everything changes in an instant. And now, it is your time to step fully into the life that was always meant for you. Chosen one, you are not here by accident. You were led here for a reason. God has been guiding you every step of the way, bringing you closer to the destiny that is already yours. Do not look back. Do not hesitate. Move forward with confidence, with faith, with certainty. Your time is now. Your moment has arrived. Walk boldly into it, knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Nothing can stop what God has set in motion. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come.